G's BBQ. We back at it for another one, man. Let's get straight into it. Today we got a Carne Asada smoked brisket. Yes, sir. We got that 15-pound brisket, Angus beef, USDA choice. Yes, sir. Well, let's go ahead and get into the process. Always remember to cut that packaging and the X so that you'll be able to take your meat out and keep all that myoglobin nice and neat in the package. Don't make a big mess. I was able to remove that brisket, keep everything nice and neat. See the X pattern, keep all them juices down in there. Take the brisket out nice and neat, baby. Time to start trimming that brisket. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all that hard fat and that silver skin off there, and then on the top side, the fat cap, shave it down to a 1/4 inch even all over. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove out that big old decal right there, all that fat, that decal. Remove all of that hard fat. And let's get to trimming. I'm gonna save all my fat trimmings and make some of that good old delicious beef tallow. Especially for that fat trimming process, I can't stress how important it is to have a good knife. Right here I got me a nice bone-in knife I got from Sam's Club. Some people like to freeze their brisket a little bit so it makes the fat a little harder so it's easier to cut, but you got yourself a good knife, you can slice right through this fat. Let's get to trimming. Finished trimming my brisket all up. Went ahead and trimmed down there to a 1/4 inch. Took that decal out, all that hard fat within here. Make sure, because that stuff will not render down, man. Yes, sir, it's laying flat. Get it all trimmed up, got all my fat trimmings. Go ahead and make some nice beef tallow with that. Let's go ahead and get to that next step. Time to inject this fab. All right, we got this awesome Carne Asada marinade right here. I use this stuff all the time when I'm making that good old skirt steak for my tacos. Got the injector. Yes, sir, you already know it's time to do. Let's inject this bad boy. Time to blow her up like a balloon. You want to make sure you inject that bad boy all over, in the point, in the flat. A little bit's going to come running out, but you know what I'm saying? You got to get that meat. Make sure you get it down in that flat. Yes, sir. Look how that bad boy is blowing up. All that flavor. All right, now that we got our brisket back from the Dominican Republic, getting that BBL. Yes, sir. Just a joke, but yeah, we got that bad boy all blown up. Yes, sir. It's a beauty. Look at that marinade. It was juicing out. I just went ahead and rubbed the excess all over that was juicing out. Now, you already know the deal. Ice box overnight, and we back to the seasoning in the morning. We ain't hitting the pit boss. We're gonna let this bad boy marinate for about 24 hours, and we're gonna come back up, throw that binder on, and season it up. All right. Brisket's been marinating for 24 hours. Let's go ahead and throw the binder on. We're using yellow mustard as the binder today. Go ahead and lather that bad boy up, nice even coat all over on both sides. Make sure you rub it in. Time to give that brisket a nice massage. We hitting the masseuse today, baby. Now we got that bad boy, that binder on there. Time to hit it with a little black pepper. You gotta hit that black pepper, nice even coat all over, help establish that initial bark. After that black pepper, time to hit it with a nice generous coat of that Kindler's Carne Asada seasoning. You'll make sure you get a nice generous coat all over that brisket. So you turn that brisket over and go ahead and repeat all them steps on both sides. Make sure you get them edges. Sir, got that brisket all seasoned up, both sides, all around the edges and everything. You already know the bill. Icebox overnight, pit boss bright and early in the morning. Yes, sir, we're ready to get into that good smoking stage. Yes, sir, just fired that pit boss up. We're letting it get up to temperature. We're gonna be smoking at 250 for about 12 hours. Let's turn that bad boy on. It's 3 a.m., baby. You know the early bird gets the worm. Got that drippings pan. Go ahead and fill that up with some water. I'm gonna go add a little, after this water, I'm gonna add a little Brisket up in there for that extra flavor. It's about a gallon of water. I'm gonna go ahead and add me 3 beers into that. For that extra flavor, baby. That smoke chamber's rising up. We got our probe in there, went ahead and threw that brisket on. Always smoke fat cap down. Yes, sir. I always throw my probe in the flat just because I don't want it to dry out, you know what I'm saying? You know that intermuscular fat in that point will always keep that bad boy hydrated. So we all seasoned up, baby. Time to smoke. See you in a couple hours. Check on every 2 or 3 hours. Happy smoking. We're using them Pit Boss hickory pellets today, baby. We're probably going to use about 3 or 4 of them 20-pound bags. Yes, sir. Let's check on that brisket. We're about 3.5, 4 hours in. Look how that bark's starting to set up. Yes, sir. Go ahead and add a little more water to that hydration pan. Got that fat cap down bottom. That fat's dripping down in there. That essence is steaming up. Whew, baby, this is going to be a good one right here. Let's hit 165 on that probe. Sir, look at that brisket. Yes, sir. Time to wrap this bad boy. Let's get the wrap. Look how beautiful that brisket look. Go ahead, wrap it up 3 or 4 times in that pink butcher paper. Sprinkle it with a little of that Montreal steak season for a little flavor for them juices. Some nice coat all over. And I'm gonna throw a little apple juice and apple cider vinegar down in there. Got 4 tight wraps on that brisket. Ready to go ahead, throw that bad boy back on the smoker. Stick that probe in till we hit 205. Got that probe in, smoking for another 4 or 5 hours. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just hit 205 internal. Ready to take that probe out, and I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. Let that bad boy rest for a good hour. Rehydrate before we slice into it. Can't wait. The brisket been resting for 2 hours. Went ahead and rip that paper over. Man, look at that bad boy. Let's go ahead and slice it up. Having some technical difficulties while slicing the brisket. The power went out. But look at that bin test. Yes, sir. Carne Asada smoked brisket. We out.